Welcome to the Midnight Express channel. In today's video, we will discuss the concept of the cosmic algorithm. But before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank you all for subscribing. Your support helps these videos reach countless souls who are searching for answers within their spiritual remembering. Let's begin. What if the stars are pixel? What if your memories are lines of sacred code? And what if the universe is not a place, but a program written by a divine intelligence, where your soul is the player and awakening is the cheat code? Have you ever felt like this world is not quite real? Like you're a character in a massive cosmic video game? You're not alone. This idea, once confined to science fiction, is now being seriously discussed by some of the brightest minds on the planet. Welcome to the cosmic algorithm, where we explore the mind-bending possibility that our reality is a sophisticated simulation. So, what is the simulation theory? In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom from Oxford University published a groundbreaking paper. He argued that it's statistically probable that we are living inside a computer simulation created by a more advanced civilization. Think about it. Look at how far our own video games have come in just a few decades, from simple pixels to photorealistic virtual worlds. If we continue on this path, it's almost inevitable that our descendants or some other advanced civilization will create simulations of their ancestors. And if they run billions of these simulations, the odds are overwhelming that we are in one of them, rather than in the one base reality. Even tech visionaries like Elon Musk have said the chances we are not in a simulation are 1 in billions. It's a wild thought, right? But what's even wilder is that this cutting-edge scientific hypothesis sounds eerily similar to what ancient mystics and philosophers have been saying for thousands of years. The ancient Maya civilization spoke of the world as Maya, which means a grand illusion, a veil that conceals the true nature of reality. In Hindu traditions, the universe is described as Lila, meaning a divine play or the cosmic dream of the creator Brahma. Everything we experience is part of this dream. Does that sound familiar? It's also reminiscent of Plato's famous allegory of the cave. He imagined prisoners chained in a cave, only ever seeing shadows projected on a wall. For them, those shadows are reality. But what if one prisoner broke free and saw the true world outside? That's the journey of the philosopher and perhaps the journey of every soul seeking truth. It seems our ancestors were trying to tell us the same thing our physicists and philosophers are pondering today. What you see might not be what you get. If our universe is a program, then it must have a source code. And when we look closely at the fabric of reality, we start to see patterns, almost like digital fingerprints left by a grand programmer. Take sacred geometry, for instance. From the hexagonal structure of a honeycomb to the spiral of a galaxy, certain geometric shapes and proportions appear everywhere in nature. The Fibonacci sequence, where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, creates the famous golden ratio. This ratio is found in the arrangement of flower petals, the branching of trees, the shape of seashells, and even the proportions of the human body. It's almost as if the universe is built upon a fundamental mathematical blueprint. Then there's the most profound code of all, DNA. This complex molecule carries the instructions for all living things. It's biological software, a form of divine programming that dictates the form and function of life itself. Could these universal patterns, from fractals to our own genetic makeup, be the underlying code of our simulated reality? Now, here's where it gets even stranger. In the bizarre world of quantum physics, there's something called the observer effect. It's been proven in countless experiments that subatomic particles, the very building blocks of our reality, exist in a state of all possibilities at once, a wave of probability. But the moment we try to observe or measure them, this wave of potential collapses into a single, definite particle in a specific location. In other words, the act of consciousness seems to turn possibility into reality. This has led many to ask a profound question. Are we just passive observers in this simulation, or are we actively participating in its creation? Is our collective consciousness co-writing the code of the universe, moment by moment? Every choice we make, every thought we have, could it be shaping the very fabric of existence? This flips the whole idea on its head. We're not just characters in the game. We might be the players and even parts of the programming console itself. Have you ever experienced a glitch in the Matrix? Those strange little moments that make you question reality? I'm talking about déjà vu, that uncanny feeling you've lived this exact moment before. Or synchronicity, where you think of an old friend you haven't seen in years and suddenly they call you. Or maybe you've heard of the Mandela Effect, where large groups of people remember historical events differently than how they officially happened. Are these just tricks of the mind, failures of our memory? Or could they be something more? In the context of the simulation theory, these glitches could be bugs in the code, or perhaps system updates being rolled out. They could be brief moments where the simulation stutters, revealing the underlying mechanics of our reality. These anomalies might not be errors to be dismissed, but clues, breadcrumbs left for us to follow, nudging us to wake up and realize the true nature of our world. This all leads to the ultimate question. If this is a simulation, what's the point? Are we just digital puppets in some cosmic experiment, or is there a deeper purpose? Many spiritual traditions suggest that our souls are here on a mission. The purpose isn't to accumulate wealth or fame within the simulation, but to learn, to grow, and to evolve spiritually. The game isn't about winning, it's about leveling up your consciousness. The challenges, the heartbreaks, the joys, they are all part of the curriculum designed for our soul's expansion. In this view, awakening to the fact that you're in a simulation isn't a terrifying realization. It's the exit strategy. It's the beginning of mastering the game. It's about realizing you are more than just your avatar. You are the consciousness behind it, the player holding the controller. The goal might be to wake up within the dream, to become a lucid dreamer in the cosmic algorithm, and ultimately, to remember who we truly are. Perhaps the entire point of the simulation is to forget who we are, just so we can have the incredible experience of remembering. And if this is a simulation, what do you think it's trying to teach you? Drop your theory in the comments below. Let's decode this together. Thank you for joining me on this journey down the rabbit hole of the cosmic algorithm. What do you think? Are we living in a simulation? And if so, what is our purpose here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next dive into the mysteries of the universe. And keep questioning your reality. Until next time, remember to stay connected. Embrace stillness and remember, take the red pill. It is done.